Yes.
There was a concern yesterday of the attack in Goons along Mombasa Road. Maybe what is the government doing about it? Then the issue of suicide, which county is leading this region?
On the suicide issue, we think from the numbers we got, it's almost like it's Nyeri. But we cannot firm it up because numbers were not presented in Kiambu, and you know Kiambu is a bigger county, so we cannot really we didn't firm up the numbers in Kiambu, and it wasn't really coming out in Kiambu as a major issue, but it was until we were in Nyeri and Kirinyaga a little bit, Nyandarua a little bit, and then Nyeri, and then it's repeated here. So that's why I told you scientifically it would be important to get the Crime Research Center to do for us a thorough analysis as to the causes, but the numbers are alarming. Compared to other counties, I think that their numbers is a bit alarming. I have said, and I think I'll repeat this to this morning, that we do not condone any kind of violence by anybody, and we request political leaders to cooperate with police officers in all the investigations related to violence. We want everybody to carry out their political activities in a peaceful environment, and we don't want violence. I know that when I said 3 days ago that we were requesting members of political party that wanted to hold a political activity yesterday, when I said that they need to notify the police, I heard one of their leaders, former senator, saying that they have no obligation to notify the police and that they don't need the police to hold a meeting. So unfortunately, as a result of the absence of that notification yesterday, the police were not aware about what was going to happen, which route, what place. I wish they had heeded to my advice. The reason why the law says you notify the police is not because it's not that the police so that the police can give you the right to hold meetings. No, it's just for the police to provide security and to give right security advice to the citizens of Kenya. Had we sat down and cooperated with the police officers, I don't think the situation would have happened yesterday in the manner in which it did, because the police would have taken prior notice of what's happening, provided clear the routes, and provide also advice. In the National Police Service, we don't advise only people who are in government. We advise also every citizen, including those in opposition, on the best thing to do security-wise as they carry out their security activities. I insist, for avoidance of doubt, that anybody who wants to have a public event, it is important to notify the police and to cooperate with the police officers. We do not want situations where people refuse to notify the police, insist on having political activities notwithstanding police advice, and then go ahead to blame the same police. Yet prior to that, they were saying they don't need the police. So we need each other, and everybody needs the police officers in terms of dealing with these issues. Otherwise, those events will be investigated. Anybody will be found culpable, regardless of their political standing, will be held accountable. Anybody who organized for people to be stoned, journalists who were hurt, we will take a very stern action against any person who is involved. Two other questions. You wanted to ask a question? Okay.
Waziri?
Yes. Yeah.
My name is Wanina Kere from MATIANG'I.
Okay.
Yes, in terms of the fight against illicit bill, we have cases whereby police have arrested those engaged in the business, they are taken to the courts and they are released and they go back to the business. Maybe what are you going to do?
Well, we have no, sometimes we actually from where we are, we have no control of what the courts are going to do. We just will continue arresting and taking